Good day, lovely people. How are you doing today? Okay, today we'll be looking at trigonometry involving reduction formula, and we'll use this as this question to explain the details and how we approach such problems. Now we have if cos of 18 is equals to 1 over root p squared plus 1, they're asking us to determine the following in terms of p. In terms of p, if your answer is to be in terms of p, it means you don't need a calculator. In some cases, you'll be told not to use a calculator. In some cases, you will not be told, but the structure of the question will guide you to understand what to use. Now, not using a calculator, we have two options. It's either we are using the sketch, and using the sketch, we'll use reduction formula to figure out which angle or which quadrant we are going to work on. Or we are using special angles. The special angles are the 0, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. So let's see how we can resolve this. There are different approaches to this. We can use reduction formula, we can use double angle, we can use compound angle, but let's try using the simplest possible method. Now, if cos of 18 is equals to this, you have this in terms of p. So we have to go back. Cos of 18. Cos is positive here. But we also remember that cos is from our SOHCAHTOA. From our SOHCAHTOA, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. First things first, cos is positive, so we can work on the first quadrant. If cos is positive, we can work on the first quadrant because cos is positive on the first angle, fourth quadrant. Now we have this. Now it means that this is our angle 18. If this is our angle 18, then cos is opposite. Sorry, cos is adjacent, which is 1 over hypotenuse. It means that our hypotenuse is p squared plus 1. Then what we need to do here is we need to use Pythagoras theorem to complete the unknown length. Please remember, since we don't want to use the calculator here, we just have to approach it that way. Now this is the opposite. Using Pythag, opposite squared will give us hypotenuse all squared, so we have p squared plus 1 all squared minus the adjacent all squared. So our opposite all squared will be root, will be cancelled by square, we have p squared plus 1 minus 1. So opposite squared in this case is actually p squared. So our opposite squared is p squared. If our opposite squared is p squared, it means that our opposite is actually p. So this is p. Now let's go forward and answer the question. I did all of this so that we don't have to go back. They want tan of 18. Going back to our SOHCAHTOA. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So our tan of 18 is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent is p over 1, which is p. So our tan of 18 is p. But they are not asking us for tan of 18 actually. They are asking us for 1 over tan of 18. So our answer will be 1 over p. That answers the first question. Remember, using the sketch is very important. In this stage, there is a mark allocation. For proper sketch, we have mark allocation for using Python to get the unknown side in terms of p. No calculator is allowed in this section. And then we have solved the first question. Now let's look at the second question. We have cos of 12. We have cos of 12. Unfortunately, nothing was mentioned about 12 here. This is where the trick comes in reduction formula, double angle or compound angle. We can apply any one and use it to solve this problem. Let's see the one that applies to this question. Now we have cos of 12. Now cos of 12, first things first, we have to work towards getting an 18 out of that, nothing else. We must work towards getting an 18 out of there. Now let's see, if we have cos of 12, we want to get 18 out of this. Now, what are we going to work inside the bracket? And it will still be 12. What can we do? If we have, for instance, 30 minus 18, that is 12. 30 minus 18, that is 12. 30 minus 18 cannot be a reduction formula. Remember, we have options. Let's list our options. 30 minus 18 gives us 12, and then we can get out 18. 30, in this case, we can use special angles to work around it. That's number one. Let's also try something else. Inside this triangle, if we complete this triangle, we have 18, we have 90 degrees. So 90 degrees and 18, that is 108. 108, it means we have 72 degrees left here. So if we have 72 degrees left there, we can work around using this. How can we work around using that? We break down the cos of this to give us an element of 72. How can we get a cos of 12? Cos of 12 is equivalent. 12 can also be cos of 72 minus 60. 72 minus 60 gives us cos of 12. So it's either we are using this or this. 72 minus 12, we can use special angles. 30 minus 18 gives me cos of 12. We can also use special angles. So either way, that or this will give us the answer. But I said we are going to use this. So we go, this is cos, cos gives us cos, sin. So we have cos of 30 and cos of 18 minus becomes plus sin of 30 and sin of 18. With this, we can easily work around this. Cos of 30 is root 3 over 2. Cos of 18, we have as 1 over root p squared plus 1, and then plus sine of 30 is 1 over 2. Sine of 18, sine is so. So we have opposite over hypotenuse. So we have p over root of p squared plus 1. So this gives us the equation that we need to simplify. Now, if we look at this, this becomes root 3 over 2 root p squared plus 1 plus p over 2 root p squared plus 1. We have a common denominator. If we take LCD, it gives us a definite answer. So here we have our answer as p plus root 3 all over 2 root p squared plus 1, and that is the final answer in terms of p for cos of 12. Irrespective of what we are using, whether we are using cos 30 minus 18 or we are using cos 72 minus 60, based on the fact that the other angle that completes this is 72, we will arrive at the same answer. Please note one thing: the 72 here is part of this sketch, it's not a random number. The 18 here is part of this sketch. What was given is not a random number. The 30 and the 60 that I picked out, either of them are actually special angles. So that is the only way we can go through compound angle identity if double angle and reduction formula is not working. And this will give us the needed answer. Please remember to continue to subscribe and share. Follow my pages. I will see you.